Hey guys, today we're going to hear from the co-writer of Who Is This Man, Matt Fouch, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the story behind the writing of the song. I first heard the song several years ago. I picked up a Singing News CD that had several songs. It was a compilation type CD, and this song was on there, and I heard it and loved it, and actually saved it in a file on my iTunes for songs that I wanted to consider recording. And I had no idea that Matt had written it until after he joined us. I think, best of my recollection, I told him about this song that I liked and let him listen to it, and he just kind of grinned and said, "I wrote that." So I was stunned to learn that. So Matt, why don't you tell us the story behind the song?
Be happy to. In several years ago, when I was with Sold Out, we were traveling in an RV, and we actually had 5 guys in the group at the time, and it was a very cramped RV, and in the very back it had one queen-size bed, and so 2 of us had to share the bed, and then we had one guy that laid in the floor next to the bed where he slept. And one night, I was late at night, and I was just thinking about things, and stuff was just running through my head, and I came up with this idea for a song. So I rolled over. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I rolled over, and Matt Rankin was still awake. He was laying in the floor next to the bed, and I said, "Matt, I got a great idea for a song. If you like it, let's put something together." And I laid it out for him. I said, "Man, I'm in the verses. I'm hearing, or in the first verse, I'm hearing, all these things about, who's this guy?" Because I said, because you can imagine, maybe unlikely, but imagine that maybe a person lived back in Jesus' time, and they were in Jerusalem or somewhere in the area, and they heard all these things about this man who was doing all these different things, but they didn't know who Jesus was. So imagine what that person would be thinking when maybe Jesus made his entrance into the city, or whenever he heard this man had healed people or had fed people, all the miracles that Jesus did. And I said, just think about how cool that would be. I said, so I'm hearing in the beginning all these different things that Jesus did, and this person saying, "Who is this guy that's doing this? I don't know who this is." And then in the chorus we will say who Jesus is, and Jesus is the Savior, he's the Redeemer of the world, he's all these different things. And so this song just kind of came together. Matt, I'm not very good with putting words for a song, putting the words together, but I just kind of laid it out, and I gave him the feel. I said, "I'm kind of feeling like Hopper's kind of like a Yahweh or a Jerusalem type of feel with the song," and he went with it and put the words to it, and it came out great, I think. And Scott, you're exactly right. When I came on, you said, "Hey, the song Who Is This Man?" And I said, "Man, I helped write that song. That's pretty cool that you like it." So he said he wanted to record it, and after I paid him $1,000, he said, "Okay, let's do it." Just kidding. I did not.
I can't be bought.
I didn't sweeten the pot this time. But
it's a great song, Matt, and I think all the listeners are going to love it as well. So take a listen here. Who Is This Man?